Today is the official reveal day for College Football 26 as EA just dropped the full trailer to the game as well as a ton of important info. We got info on gameplay, features, and a lot of different game modes. So in this video, I'm going to go over everything that was released today, go over the key points you need to know heading up to the official release of College Football 26. But do keep in mind that this is really just the tip of the iceberg. As we get closer to the release date, EA is going to drop a ton of more info. There's going to be videos. There's going to be deep dives into gameplay, different game modes. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you don't miss out, because I'm going to keep you guys up to date with everything you need to know. Now, in seeing this trailer, you're noticing that EA put a huge emphasis into upgrading the game day experience, which is really cool, because I feel like that's a big difference between college football and Madden and the pro game. Is in college, you see a lot of these traditions, a lot of the mascots, just the overall experience. They put a lot of emphasis into it, which I really like. A lot of the equipment, the uniforms, just even the player models seem a lot more updated. But what I really, really liked is a lot of these new animations you're seeing. Catching, tackling, even the pre-play stuff. Definitely you can tell they put a lot of work into it. You can see the stadium is shaking right here. It's going to be really, really nice. And I personally can't wait to see a lot of these celebrations after making big plays. I already thought it was pretty good this year, but in 26 it definitely seems even better. Now, one of the main things they talked about was the wear and tear system. A lot of people were a little bit turned off by this last year. But it's definitely back, but it's now a little bit more realistic because you're able to customize it to your play style and save your key playmakers with dynamic substitutions. I really like that because you can do it on the fly with no pause screen necessary. Now, there were also a lot of foundational football advancements in College Football 26. You're going to get improved coverage. That's going to give you confidence in shutting down your opponent, improve blocking to reward players' left stick skills between the tackles. And you're going to notice changes to our upgraded physics-based tackling system. There's going to be new tackle types, new animations, and upgrades to the hit stick. I really feel like the hit stick needed an upgrade, so I'm very excited about that. Hopefully it's just as good as it was in Madden. That's a big part of the game. We're also going to have different stunts and twists to the pass rush. Custom zones, which is going to be crazy. I can't wait to see how that works because there's a lot of overpowered routes every year. So to have custom zones, that's going to be probably, I think, the biggest feature I saw about gameplay today. That's going to be huge. And finally, a lot of new abilities. So the gameplay deep dive is going to be crazy. And I can't wait for that because we're going to put a lot of coverage into that on this channel for sure. Now, some other stuff you saw mentioned was that home field advantage. So it is the home field advantage 2.0. We saw a little bit of it with the stadium pulsing, but there's going to be camera shakes. There's going to be new display visuals. The clock is going to be distorted in high pressure situations. The rivalry games, the college football playoffs, all that's going to be affected by it. So your confidence and composure, that's going to be key to help you counteract these environments. I know a lot of people hated this stuff for College Football 25. I personally liked it. I thought that's a big part of college football. So I'm very interested to see how they upgrade it for College Football 26. Now, some of the stuff they specifically mentioned, in addition to the stadium stuff, is you're going to see that the next level game day is going to have stadium shaking with traditions and sounds. With like the Enter Sandman, that's an example of it. But we got 160 new specific chants. We got mascots. We got band music. We got a lot to make this game feel more realistic. So we're going to change it up this year. We're bringing the marching band songs to our menus. That's pretty cool. Fight songs as well. And this is going to be covered more in the presentation deep dive, which will be coming out soon. We're going to cover that as well. But what I really like, what I'm excited about, is the new broadcast and commentary. You got Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler, Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, Desmond Howard, Reese Davis. I mean, that's going to be tough. I think that's a great team. And then we even got the trophy room. Now, this is something I've been waiting for. You can show off your trophies, and there's different kinds of trophies you're going to be able to earn from Dynasty, managing your program, focusing on college football, road to the glory, the road to the playoffs even. And you're even going to be able to compete in rivalry games just in the play now. So there's something for everybody as far as this goes. You can see it's implemented in a lot of the different game modes. So nobody's really going to get left out. And I feel like, again, that's very cool because that's something very unique to college. And I'm glad we're going to be able to experience it in college football 26. So some of the most important info from today was about the game modes. We're going to start with Dynasty. So one of the biggest things you're going to see with Dynasty, I would say by far, is that crossplay is here. I'm really excited for crossplay in Dynasty. I love Dynasty. So now you can do a 32-person Dynasty across all the different systems with your friends. That sounds super tough. But other than that, it seems like there's upgraded coaching abilities and the transfer portal is going to be huge. It's saying that they expanded it. So I can only imagine there's probably going to be thousands and thousands of players in it. Because as we know, the transfer portal is basically taking over the sport as we know it. Now, they definitely dropped info on other game modes. We're going to start with Road to Glory next, but then I'll get into Cut, Road to the Playoffs. And with Road to Glory, as you guys can see here, you're going to have 10 new archetypes, and you're going to look to go from the high school recruit to winning the Heisman. It's going to be big to build trust with your coach, team chemistry, and the recruiting process is going to have a lot of stake. So one of the most interesting things I noticed, though, is, look, it's saying the Superstar mode in Madden 26 seems to be implemented or integrated somehow with Road to Glory. Definitely sounds interesting. Not sure what they're alluding to there, but I can't wait for more info on that. Now, the other modes like Cut and Road to Glory, they didn't get ignored either. I really like Cut. I played that a lot this year. And basically, you're going to be able to build your dream roster with legends from past and current college stars and play head-to-head, some offline challenges to build your team up. Now, Road to the College Football Playoffs, you're going to just be able to play with any team, and you're going to try to take advantage of your home field advantage, climb the ranks, beat opponents, and win a championship ultimately. That's what it's all about. And one of the most interesting things I saw was Team Builder. Yes, Team Builder. We're going to be able to import custom teams from this past year, and they're going to be able to be brought over. That's pretty cool. And it seems like there's going to be more info about these features in the Dynasty Deep Dive later. So I can't really wait to see what they have in store for us. Like I said, if you want to stay up to date with all this info, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Duke. I'm out.